The focus will be on 26-year-old jockey Joe Colliver when he faces the biggest test of his career riding Sam Spinner in Thursday's 3-mile Grade 1 Stayers Hurdle. The Sheffield-born rider's success in restarting his career despite serving 3 months of a 10-month sentence in Teesside prison after admitting paying a friend £2,500 to take responsibility for a drunken car crash has been a well-told story. The Mount on Jet O'Keefe-trained Sam Spinner will be only the 4th time Colliver has ridden at the festival, but there is no doubt about his horsemanship. Before he got into racing, Colliver represented Britain at horseball, a fast and furious sport best described as rugby on horseback, and one which requires a high degree of skill and bravery. He said, "I competed in France, Portugal, and Spain. Most of time you've got no reins, everything controlled by the legs. I got a few injuries. I once ended up upside down and back to front underneath. I got knocked out, that wasn't pleasant." O'Keefe has had too much to occupy his mind in the build-up to the Stayers Hurdle to pay much attention to the current diplomatic bust-up between Britain and Russia, but he has had his own personal experience of the Cold War. As a student, O'Keefe studied Russian. He spent a 3-month placement at Leningrad University, and there were times he realized he was the subject of suspicious eyes. "We were definitely followed," O'Keefe said. "You could see them." Like his jockey Colliver, O'Keefe's story of his fight back from being diagnosed with cancer and how Sam Spinner's owners, Karen and Paul Chapman, stood by him when his Yorkshire stable lurched close to financial oblivion during his treatment, has also been well chronicled. He admits he has become a Stayers Hurdle nerd and turned down an invitation to sit on a Cheltenham Festival preview panel because "all I know about is that race." O'Keefe has also had a constant reminder of Penhill, one of Sam Spinner's main rivals this afternoon. The Willie Mullins trained horse is named after the Wensleydale Peak, which looms over the high moor gallops where Sam Spinner exercises most days. And O'Keefe joked, "Every day I see Sam Spinner on the gallops, I am constantly reminded of that bloody horse. So stands in O'Leary's way." Again, Ryanair boss Michael O'Leary has seen 21 festival winners carry the purple and white colours of his Gigginstown stud operation, including the 2016 Gold Cup winner Don Cossack. But the race which has continued to elude him has been the 2-mile, 5-furlong Grade 1 chase he sponsors this afternoon. O'Leary has seen his colours carried into second place 4 times with Moss Bank, 2008, First Lieutenant, 2013, Valzerlito, 2016, and Sub-Lieutenant last year. The latest defeat was tinged with irony, with the race being won by Undeso. O'Leary had to hand the winning trophy to Willie Mullins, the trainer he had removed 60 horses from at the start of the 2016-17 season in a dispute over training fees. Sub-Lieutenant is back again this afternoon, and he will be joined in the race by O'Leary's Balco de Flos, last seen when runner-up to Road to Respect in the Christmas chase at Leopardstown on December 28, but standing in their way again is Mullins and Undeso. O'Leary said, "I'd love to win it. Undeso is going to be very hard to beat. We throw 2 bullets at it. It depends how much rain we get. If it gets too soft we might take Balco de Flos out. It is probably my destiny to remain forever second in the Ryanair chase. If I stopped sponsoring it I might have a better chance of winning it." The new 1NQ card will be top of the pops. Sam Spinner would be a well-cheered winner, but he'll have a battle on his hands in the popularity stakes, with the new 1NQ card also lining up today. The new one, also a Stayers Hurdle runner, NQ card, who lines up in the Ryanair chase after falling at the third last fence in the last 2 Gold Cups, are both making their 7th festival appearance. But they are still behind Go Ballistic, who made 9 appearances at the meeting between 1994 and 2003. Actin Pieces will only accept girl power. Actin Pieces put in a career-best run when winning at Ludlow on her last start, and trainer Pam Sly reckons it is a growing sign of the mare's maturity. Actin Pieces attracted attention a couple of years ago when Sly said she refused to be ridden by male grooms or jockeys. If one tried to get on board she would put her ears back in disgust or try to buck them off. But it seems the 7-year-old has mellowed a little. Sly said, "She is still quite sparky, but she is getting a lot better and a lad rides her at home now." Actin Pieces will have female jockey, amateur Gina Andrews, on board today though. She has ridden her in all but 2 of her 22 races, and in those 2 races, Gina's sister Bridget was on board. Andrews is going for her 2nd successive win in the Folk Walwyn Kim Muir after winning last year on 40-1 shot Doomsday Book.